Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your air trine reading at the Oracle of Atlantis. I hope you're doing well today. So, for the air trine, we're focusing on the air zodiac's houses with the air elements. So, house number 3, house number 7, and house number 11. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Obviously, everybody's zodiac energies will differ in their own natal chart. House number 3 of Gemini can be connected to networking and communication. House number 7 is connected to balance and partnerships. House number 11 is your blessings that are coming through at this time or soon to come through. So we're going to start with some angel numbers that want to come out for each different Cancer out there with the Angel Number Messages Oracle. These numbers come with an affirmation as well. So if you've been seeing one of these numbers on your path recently, you may want to work with its affirmation at this time. So the first one, we have 11. I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I am intuitive. 16, I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. Then we have 15 with I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. 222, I am balanced. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. So those are the numbers that wanted to come out to connect with different Cancers out there at this time. Now we're going to dive into the Spirit of the Animals Oracle to pull your house energy placements. So house number 3, house number 7, and house number 11. Damn, it did that almost perfect. I try to get them perfectly symmetrical, even when I don't, when I change the camera or turn the camera off to fade cross it, I always kind of lay out the last card for the next card and so on and so on. Anyway, house number 3, networking and communication. We have protection of the sea turtle. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. This almost has the energy of like if you're worried about speaking something, it's like you have protection through saying what you need to say here. So your card of advice from the Heavenly Bodies Astrology Oracle. We have a square, a challenging situation, and a mountain to climb. You're being called to deepen your strength and perseverance through a challenge you face. Remain present through painful moments, asking, what are you here to show me? No shortcuts, no easy way outs, no falling back into old familiar habits. You're being summoned to rise up. This challenge wouldn't be here if you weren't strong enough to face it. This perspective doesn't deny the discomfort you endure. It only asks you to look beyond it and consider how it can teach you. How can it change you? Practice seeing beyond the physical reality of all things. There is always some kind of nectar buried beneath the sludge. Use this realization to expand your trust in life, especially if you find yourself in trying times. So there may be a little tension here with our communicating, whether that's communicating with yourself in your own spiritual life, prayers and meditation and things of that nature, or whether it's with other people. But perseverance definitely is key here with that sea turtle's energy, because we did have persevere coming out here as well. So house number 7, house of balance and relationships. We have the dragon with the supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So there's a second card again about rising. So the interesting thing is this is actually pretty balanced energy. With these air trine readings, I've been kind of working with Quetzalcoatl and mainly for the house number 3 energy. Quetzalcoatl being a snake with wings here. So the whole concept is that the body, the snake, represents the human body, humanity. The wings represent the spiritual realm. So connecting in the predominantly Gemini's energy of light and shadow, are we connecting with people at this time or more the spiritual realm? But with the dragon showing up here right in your center balance, I would say the communication between the two is probably pretty balanced for you here, Cancer. There's a bit of like swimming in the void of emotions coming through with this turtle energy, where the dragons are more like guardians or gatekeepers that kind of see above perhaps the emotional body, or perhaps balancing it with the emotional body in a higher perspective. I do feel called to read the dragon, but I landed on the hummingbird, which I was kind of seeing the hummingbird through my own eyes. I'm a Cancer sun sign as well. So the hummingbird represents joy, love, aesthetics, beauty, ideals, delicate, agile, miracles, timeless, and positivity. You are a joy bringer. But it was the dragon that wanted to be read. Dragon is a mysterious, powerful, and dynamic totem. It is the shaman's and magician's wisest ally. Dragons are pure conscious energy and can shapeshift at will. All 4 elements have dragons. Air dragons control intellect, reason, and illumination. Fire dragons harness creativity, passion, and mastery. Water dragons are depth, insight, and intuition. Earth dragons rule wealth, riches, and manifestation. So what I'm kind of getting from this is, I will look at the clarifying card, but I'm kind of getting more of the water dragon just because we have the sea turtle already, which is depth, insight, and intuition. But then there's a square, so this could be like, oh, it wouldn't be the opposing. It's kind of getting Capricorn's energy. Capricorn wouldn't be the right zodiac, though, because Capricorn would be down here if Cancer's here. Wealth, riches, and manifestation. But we will see. If you are drawn to dragon, you are called to step into your highest potential. You can lift yourself up from mundane struggles and become liberated from the common life. Are you ready? The winged dragon is symbiotic of transcendence, freedom, and higher consciousness. It is a symbol for emperors and kings. If dragon is your totem, you are marked for power. Use it well. A purposeful life is your great treasure. Your wings are your breath, your body the earth, the water your blood, and the fire is your eternal spirit. Let your life rise from the ordinary to become the extraordinary. So what is the card of advice or guidance? We have the yang energy, which can be connected to the air and fire elements. Proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Wouldn't that be crazy? Would it be an air sign? I don't know if somebody wants to look up the chart and let me know. It could be, wouldn't it be funny if it was like Cancer and then an air sign? Which would be like Sagittarius or something. But the yang, just kind of want to go back to this dragon for a minute. Air dragons, intellect, reason, and illumination. Fire dragons, harness creativity, passion, and mastery. Water are depth, insight, and intuition. Kind of really makes up all of them, to be quite honest. The yang. Venture into the light of day, speak your truth and be seen. Now isn't time to engage with the world. Begin a project, take the leap of faith and share your ideas. Birth your inner world into waking life. You have angelic support in manifesting the life of your dreams. As a long-term practice, consider your balance between yin and yang, your spiritual life and physical life. Both vital energies ebb and flow within as two sides of creation. Do you feel a harmonious balance? With this square here and a challenge in the water, there could be even a bit of a challenge within your feminine energy. But we have the Lizard of Regeneration coming through as your blessing. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Definitely kind of more on the reptile side of things here. Your card of advice, we have the energy of air. Open-minded, objectivity, and learning. It's funny that I was really being called to an air sign for this for some reason. And then air came out. And no, I don't usually do readings like this, Cancer, like have the cards pre-laid out. However, it was kind of helping me trying to get back into a ritual with the cards by doing them in my living room at first, but I try not to look at them because I get all up in my head when I'm shuffling them, because I'm very kind of anal retentive about trying to make sure the right cards come out, you know? And when I say the right cards come out, I mean actually your cards and not my personal cards. Spend time in your imagination and allow your mind to open. Welcome new and unusual thoughts and ideas. This is a powerful time to stargaze and visualize the future of your dreams. If you feel called, share your musings with another and follow the meandering trail of mental collaboration. As a long-term practice, permit healthy detachment by zooming out from your day-to-day reality. Remain open, keep learning and expanding with the breath of life, and never forget, every beautiful reality begins as a fantasy. Oh, look at that, 1, 2, 3. It's almost like you may have protection while some idea is forming or intuitive knowing here with that sea turtle. But let's get into the Light Seers Tarot. We have the sun on the pre-shuffle, so this can illuminate things. It can also be the energy of gratitude, being grateful for the little things. Leo's energy with that yang. In the Four of Wands, you could be closer to the finish line than you think. There's some sort of karmic return. We do have some sort of regeneration of something. So if you're feeling depleted in an area or facet of your life, it seems to be your blessing that is coming in, this regeneration. It could even be a regeneration of your own masculine energy. What else does Cancer need to know at this time? We have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So this is the element of water itself, connected to the heart, gratitude, emotions, The Knight of Swords, I was always drawn to this card, and when other people would work with this, other readers would work with this deck. The Knight of Swords can be a bit hasty. Can warn of haste anyway. Could even be emotional haste. The Knight has one thing on his mind, and it's running toward his success. He's determined and passionate, articulate, and intelligent. He has an intensity that is hard to grasp. With the grace and speed of an athlete, he turns on a dime, and since he has no doubt in his sound logic, he succeeds. Are you bringing your belief in competitive assertiveness to your situation? How determined are you to accomplish this and to charge ahead with your quick thinking and strategic decision making? Strive for excellence every single day in order to bring a little of his magic into your life. Okay, striving for excellence every single day might not always be achievable. As with all powerful energies, you may run the risk of being overly forceful or domineering. Be careful not to hurt others with your impatience to win. If you are feeling scattered, distracted, or blocked, spend time organizing your thoughts and make sure that all your energy is hurtling in the same direction. The affirmation, I move quickly to help others, and as I do, my dreams expand. I move quickly to help others, and as I do, my dreams expand. While the Ace of Cups represents new connections, new romantic relationships, friendships, seeds of love and hope, newfound emotions, awakening the heart, joy, positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, and creativity. Kind of have a lot of like blue tones kind of coming through your reading here. Blues and purples and greens, the cooler tones, which are usually connected more to the higher chakra centers. From like the heart up. Which then you do have this air with this mountain, which is where a lot of people go to. Well, technically speaking, you're supposed to go to the peak of a mountain to gain some kind of clarity, right? And whether it's divine clarity or even just like a whole new perspective, right? Accomplishing this goal kind of opens up new perspectives here. My heart is open and filled with love is the affirmation. My heart is open and filled with love. An extremely positive message of vibrant beginnings. The Ace of Cups marks the genesis of relationships, emotional connections, and deep feelings of love and friendship. Your emotions are powerful magic. Cultivate your ability to call on expansive, optimistic, and profound, radiant blessings, and consciously send your heart waves out into the world. They will become powerful beacons for awakening new adventures, romance, and the effusive joy that you are calling into your life. Your capacity for love is expanding, so check in and make sure you aren't repressing your ability to connect with others as a result of being overly protective. Check in. It's funny, there's on Instagram, I have cards of the day. They're reels that come out with one card in its description. And before I started your reading, one of them I felt like was going to come out in your reading. It just... Check in. Can't remember what. It came through the Mermaid Tarot. I think it was the Three of Wands. Which actually comes out next week. Anyway, feel free to check that out on Instagram if you would like. Mindfully extend the love you feel to your own heart as well. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and find a fountainhead for healing. What I was saying with that Three of Wands is taking a moment to check what was the three main pillars were. Was it love, health, and wealth, I think? To check in those areas of your life. Are you satisfied? Is there things that need altering, etc.? Forgive yourself for past mistakes and find a foundation head for healing. With copious amounts of self-acceptance, get ready to expand. Exciting affinities are emerging, and it's time to open up and you give yourself permission to deepen your kinship with the life around you. My heart is open and filled with love. So let's pull one more message from the Avalon Magic Oracle. Parting words of wisdom for Cancer at this time. Welcome to solitude. It's time to replenish your weary soul. Oh, look at that. It's like making heart offerings, but this card did speak of like sending your heart energy out into the world as like a ripple of energy, right? But in here, it's almost like she's doing the same thing. I'm hearing the energy of sending out your like heart chakra energy as a way of receiving what you truly like divinely seek in life, whether you know exactly what that is or not, as a way of kind of releasing it and manifesting it into creation for yourself, Cancer. Have the Ace of Swords as well as the underlying energy. The Ace of Swords can be all about thought, the mind, the element of air, cleansing the mind to perhaps see from a new perspective. But this could be where this current journey is kind of leading you as well. Because this card, all your cards kind of, this card is like a fast-paced energy. It's almost like an anxiety or need for movement, I'm kind of seeing. Whereas these cards are very kind of calm and relaxed. For some of you, there was that energy of perhaps a little tension within your like feminine energy or intuition or emotions. So if you feel like you need to constantly be doing something, keeping busy, so to speak, it can be where the focus needs to be, is remembering how to relax and get some like air. And by get some air, I'm not even talking about going out in nature. I mean, that'll help, right? Clean air is always nice, but just remembering to stop and like actually focus on deepening your breath so it can actually help relax you, so that you can be still in your downtime without kicking up any anxieties or unwanted energy type of thing. But that is the reading I have for you at this time. Actually, can I get one more for Cancer? Okay, I'm gonna kind of cheat because there's two that came out, but while I was shuffling, I thought that would be funny if that card came out. And it totally did. And I'm really only pulling one more card to fill this empty spot. But it's that Ace of Cup again. Heal through changing your story, begin in this moment, and don't look back. There is one more that wants to come out. I will read it to you, but we're not going to give it space here. Have faith in yourself and in higher powers. They lead you in darker times, even when you feel you've lost guidance. I changed my mind halfway through reading that. I was like, we can pop it right there. So that is the reading I have for you at this time. If it resonated with you, please feel free to hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. All of the decks I have used, as well as my Instagram and PayPal links, will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and many blessings.